So we have a ratio table here, and on this ratio table, we've got to figure out, one, what is the missing number that goes in this spot, and two, what's the rule of this table? So pause the video right now and see if you can figure out what that missing number is. All right, well, if you tried to figure out the number and you looked at these and said, well, that's strange, 2 to 7, that doesn't really seem to follow a pattern, because 2 times 2 is 4 and 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8, so we're kind of in between 3 and 4. And the same thing, 6 times 3 is 18, but 6 times 4 is 24. So what's going on here? What do we have to do to figure this out? Well, you could try a bunch of numbers. You could do like 2 times 3.1, or 2 times 3.2, or 2 times 3.3, or 2 times 3.25. But I wouldn't recommend doing any of that. And the reason why is because you could sit and do trial and error all day and not come up with it. What I would recommend is working backwards. So if we take our 7 and try to see what would we do to go from 7 to 2, instead of multiplying, we would be dividing. So the cool thing about division is one of your divisor and dividend will come up with the same result when you divide by them. So if we were to do 7 divided by 2 and you punch that into a calculator, you would get an answer of 3.5. If you were to do 21 divided by 6, you would get an answer of, you guessed it, 3.5. So therefore, if we now have to go from 8 to this number, instead of dividing by 3.5, we're going to multiply by 3.5. And 8 times 3.5 is, let's see, 24 plus 4. I believe it's 28. So if we know that we need to multiply by 3.5, what we're doing here is x times 3.5 is equal to y. Another way to write that would be 3.5x is equal to y. If you want to go ahead and watch this video again, probably a good idea. Good luck.